I'm at Party Town in Florence, Kentucky. Looks to be a pretty large store. I've never been here before. Let's go check it out. This is a large store. I've never been in here before. It's $70 for their rare breed. Your handle's a 101. Or your pints. Or your fifths. They have all your wild turkey needs. There's that hidden barn again. Peerless Toasted. I have a bottle of that. It's not bad. I'm not a huge toasted fan in general, but it wasn't too bad. Luxro 4 grain, double single barrel. We got some Blue Run, the Reflection, and the Golden Rye. I haven't enjoyed the Blue Runs that I've tried. RD1. I might pick up one of the maple RD1s when I run across it for my wife. She likes maple finish stuff. All your different barrel series, the Vantage, Dovetail, vatted malt. Not had or seen that one before. Pretty good selection here. Okay, Luke. Again, I know those are popular. Somebody commented I should not sleep on those. I've tried one. I think it was this one, the blended straight bourbon. I'm not sure which batch it was though. So I love these. The Rickhouse proof straight bourbon and the red wheat. Pikesville 57.49. I like the Pikesville rye. It's a Kentucky rye. It's a low rye, so it's like 51% rye. Bernheim Barrel Proof A224. That's the first Bernheim Barrel Proof I've seen with a 24 release. All right, we've got the Doc Swinsons. Not really familiar with those. There's that Uncle Nearest again. It's an interesting bottle. I have not heard of this. 777 Anniversary Blend. The Lost Chapter. 118.6. Interesting. I don't know about that price though, because I haven't seen it before or heard anything about it. I'm not sure if that's a good price or not. Let me know. The Middle West straight wheat, I have tried that. I didn't particularly care for it, but I'm not a big wheated guy anyway, so. I've not really heard of some of these down here. There's some hard truth right here. The Henry Sipes I've not tried, but the sweet mash bourbon I enjoy. So, and that $45.99, that's a solid price on it. And that's definitely a good lower proof bourbon. They are one of the distilleries that distill their own. They are not sourced. All right. So we have our Jim Beam. There's the Jim Beam 7-year, 25 bucks. Handles of the 7-year. Jim Beam Winter Reserve. There are some Old Elks. The Wheated Port Cask 4 grain. Kentucky Spirit. And it's Camp Nelson E. Russell's Private Barrel Selection. Tyrone, DY. Yeah, they have quite a selection here. This is a big store. I'm surprised I've never seen it or heard about it. They do have a Knob Creek pick, $59.99. Some different Jeffersons, including the Twin Oak and the Pritchard Hill. Standard Sazerac, Traveler. Maker 46 cast strength. Not a huge Maker's fan, but the 46 cast strength is pretty decent. They have their Double Oak store pick. Which is only about $5 more than the regular Double Oak. The Bullet Single Malt. I am not a single malt guy, but I heard it's pretty good. All right, they got Old Ezra 7. Some different Buzzard Roost selections. I've tried some of the Buzzard Roost. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. But I haven't tried all of them. I just tried the standard rye and standard bourbon. I've heard the cigar cut's really good. Good selection of Pinhook. Penelope. The toasted barrel is probably their best, in my opinion, of the Penelope. They have the Yellowstone toasted. I've heard is good if you like toasted. You do have a Yellowstone pick. They do have the Calumet 15 and 16. I like the 15 at $120. It's not a bad price. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barrel Proof and Single Barrel Barrel Proof Rye, both at $129. The rye is $129.5 and the whiskey is $129.3. Dickel's Angel Envy. They have a Florence firefighter pick, $99. And the Buckner's 10-year. And Bardstown Disco 11, $160. A lot of people really like this Bardstown Discovery Series. They're okay. They're not my favorite, but to me they're a little high on the price. And there's a foolproof, 79.2 foolproof, $59.99. Some different blackened, the Wes Henderson, and a rabbit hole, blackened rabbit hole. I've never seen that one. $199.99. And Boone County single barrel. It's only 5 years though. More of your standard 1910, 1920. Partially barrel proof, B524. I think that's the same one we saw on the shelf earlier. And they do have the benchmarks. $14.99 for top floor, $19.99 for bonded, $24.99 for single barrel, $22.99 for foolproof. And they have the Rocket Top, Grizzly Beast, and Emerald Giant cast strengths for the Redwood Empire. They have the Masters Keep Triumph, $390. They do also have a Kentucky Owl. That's the confiscated though, and it's $155. There's a 21-year lock, stock, and barrel for $500 if you want to come grab that. And the Seagrass and the Gray Label Seagrass, Gray Label Dovetails for a barrel. Some other single barrel picks. All right, so that was a pretty big store. I've never been in there before. They have a pretty good selection, but some of their stuff, especially maybe their more allocated bottles, were kind of high priced. That Little Book Infinite was definitely overpriced, and Triumph. So, but not bad though. I'd say check it out if you're in the area. They had a lot of single barrel picks, including the Russells, and always good to have like a Knob Creek, and they had Yellowstones. Something might be worth stopping in and checking out if you're traveling through Florence.